What is up, angels? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a beautiful look inspired by Kylie Jenner. I am so excited for this because we are also using a brand that I really like, and they sent me a beautiful package, all of their new 2021 beauty products. So let's get straight into that. So I went ahead and did my brows just because we're gonna start with the eyes first, and I also just prepped the eyes with a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay concealer just because we don't have concealer for this Joah Beauty brand, at least not right now. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna use all of them or which ones we're gonna use. I'm definitely leaning towards the neutrals because I want to do this look that I saw on Kylie Jenner, and we're gonna attempt to recreate that. It looks super simple, easy. I'm hoping it's that way. I'm hoping it turns out that way, and I kind of want to mix these two. This is the Escape Palette Amazonian, so let's just go straight in, you guys. I do have my picture right in front just for reference because girl, we don't want to mess this up. So I'm gonna be mixing the two palettes basically just to add a little bit more of what she has going on. And she looked like she has a neutral with a little tiny bit of warmth in the crease. I'm gonna apply that using a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of more of this shade right here because she does has a lot more warmth onto that crease. And I'm definitely gonna go a lot more heavy-handed than her look, just because that's just my style, and I really want this to show up in camera anyway. And she looked like she has that shade on the crease and then also on the outer of the eyelid right here. And then I'm just adding a lighter shade on the outer edges just to really diffuse that color and blend it out. She also has like a cleaned out crease, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. I'm also using a concealer just to do that. You don't really have to, you could just go ahead and clean it up with a towelette, but I'm lazy for that, so I'm just gonna do this. So she has it from the inner corners. Pretty simple, not too dramatic either. So the crease is cleaned out. I'm gonna add a little bit of this shade right here just to mattify that concealer that we applied, since she does has more of a matte kind of finish on this eye look. And I'm also gonna brush a little tiny bit onto the outer corners of that shade that we applied on the crease. And now taking a flat brush, I'm just gonna go very close to the lash line to apply a little bit of this shade right here. And I'm also gonna bring that in towards the tear ducts. I'm also gonna add a little bit of concealer underneath of my eye just to start that process. And I'm going to be adding those same colors on my lower lashes as well. She looks like she has a brown liner going in the tear ducts. I just used eyeshadow for that. You can use an eyeliner. And now I'm gonna use a black liner to create that cat eye wing that she has going on, which I'm super scared because that line usually just... Okay, so let's try this. I'm using the House Lab because I don't have any liners from Joah Beauty, so we're gonna use this baby. And I'm gonna start from the outer corners because I do want a more cat eye look. I feel like this will be easier if my face was actually lifted. So I actually ended up drawing a dot right here, you guys, because I want to see like where I'm able to draw this line. I'm really scared because this never turns out right, so let's see. Yeah, this liner is a no right now. Let me get my favorite one before I fuck it up. Okay, I don't see my favorite liquid liner, so looks like I'm gonna have a hard time today. So all I'm gonna do is let this dry so I could then fix it later. And now we're gonna connect on the top. Oh my god. This kind of work, I like to do it with liquid liner, not pencil liners like this, because they're not liquided enough for me to like move around easily. I have to clean a lot of this. Okay, you guys, so now that I'm trying Benefit Cosmetics roller liner, this one has to be my favorite from the ones that I just previously tried, which is the House Lab and the Maybelline Master, which I used to really love. But comparing it, now that I'm using like all three, this right here, it is fucking bomb. Oh my god, this just like saved the liner right now. Like this really just saved the day. Now let's make this happen on this eye. Pray for me. So you guys, here we are. This is as good as it's gonna get for now because I couldn't find my liquid liner. I swear, if I found my liquid liner, I'm pretty sure it would have been a different story. But that's just me convincing me that I'm better than this. Anyways, let's go ahead and put some lashes on. I do not know which lashes are these, but I'm just gonna put these lashes on. And then for the inner liners, you guys, she pretty much has just a kind of like neutral brown liner. So I just went ahead and added that. Put on some mascara, and we're pretty much zoned, honey. So to prep the skin, I'm gonna go in with some of these Soap and Glory 3-in-1 Daily Purifying Cloth. And I just really like to use these just to get rid of anything on my face in case there is any fallout or I still have I don't know, extra leftover makeup from I don't know where. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of moisturizer. You guys, if you know, you know my skin is super dry, very dehydrated, so I like to just add as much moisture as possible. Look just, you know, nice and neat, and especially to be able to do that matte finish look that she has going on. And because some of the products that we will be using today are more for like dry skin, so I need to moisturize. I'm also going to add a little bit of this hyaluronic acid primer, ColourPop, pretty fresh. I really like this. And again, we're just adding moisture for the skin to be nice and neat. I'm also going to add a little bit of this right here, which is the Long Last Pore Professional Super Setter. I really like to use this underneath my makeup. Super nice, make the makeup last a long time, and it just really... So next, you guys, I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of this Pore Deactivator by Joah Beauty. It's supposed to be a pore filling kind of primer. It feels kind of slippery, like it has silicone in it, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Anything that's pore filling, I am not the biggest fan of. It just doesn't work for me. But anyways, let's go ahead and try these products. We have some BB cream here, and we also have some radiant tinted luminizer stick, which is supposed to help with an all over radiant glow. So I think I'm gonna try this first, and then I'm gonna go in with the BB cream because I do want more of a full coverage. This is supposed to give you that beautiful glass skin, so we are trying Joah's products anyway, so might as well just go for it. And we have a stick on one end and then a little brush on the other end. This looks pretty close to my skin tone. So here I have the shade Vanilla, and then here I have Natural Beige, and I feel like they both pretty much match my skin tone, but I really like this one a lot more. So I'm gonna go in with this one, and I'm just gonna apply it all over the face. And you guys, I'm actually gonna use a little brush that it brings. It's meant to be used, right? And anyways, this is pretty like lightweight. Feels like I have nothing on pretty much. I really love the way this applies onto the skin. Like it kind of like neutralized a lot of my, and even down my skin tone, sort of, right? Except for blemishes like this one, like red. But it looks good. Like I think I would wear this just bare, just like that. I don't know what it is, but I really like this base, or I like it, or what I meant to say is I like it as a base. This looks good. To then put a foundation on top, I'm definitely going to be using the CC cream, and let's see how that works out and if it has any coverage at all. This pretty much gave me a light coverage, a really nice light coverage. And here I'm using the shade Nude. I might go with the shade Natural. Yeah, I think the shade Natural, or I'm in between these two. Yeah, you guys, the shade Natural looks like it will be the best match right here. And I think I'm just gonna, and I think I'm also gonna use a brush for this. I want the most coverage I can have. Again, this feels super lightweight. Like, wow, feels really nice on the skin so far. Definitely a light to medium coverage, because we have some like coverage here, just tiniest bit. Oh, that looks great. That looks so good. That looks so good. So I'm gonna use their Instant Glow and or their Luminizer stick in the shade Honey, which is a pretty much darker shade. So here is the color. I'm just gonna apply a little tiny bit. Oh, you could definitely barely see this, but I like the color for me. It looks great. Yes. And I'm also gonna use the brush just to blend this in. This brush is definitely a bit hard and can move product around, but it's working really nice so far. I love this, you guys, because it's such a lightweight product that it looks so natural, so nice, very lightweight on the skin as well. I feel like I have nothing on. I just really like the way the product sits on the face. There is no concealer for this brand, so we're gonna go in with a Juvia's Place concealer. I'm going to try not to overdo it with concealer, because I feel like I just overdo it sometimes. I'm also gonna put it in the back of my hand instead of my face, and then use a brush and start like adding that on where I need it. Wow, this looks so freaking good. Like I'm so obsessed with this base. It just looks so like natural. It is dewy, which is great for me because I do have dry skin, and it just looks healthy, you guys. Like I really like it. And I'm also gonna add just the tiniest bit on the outside right here, just to really lift the face, and whatever is left we just bring it onto that. I'm also gonna bring it down here just to really create more of a chisel out zone. And then using back the brush with a BB cream on, I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend everything out so it could look a little bit more natural. You guys, I'm super shocked on how this looks. I just really love the flawless like finish. It just looks so natural. Like, just look at this. We also have some lipsticks, you guys, and this color, it is so freaking pretty. It is called Flying. It comes on this super pretty packaging, and I think I'm gonna use it as a lipstick and also as a blush to kind of like combine that. Let's see how that goes. brows. And look how gorgeous this color is, you guys. Like, it's so pretty. So I'm gonna warm the product in the back of my hand. Let's see if this ends up working out. I love how soft it's applying. It looks so beautiful, and I'm bringing it all the way with my contour. So far, so good, you guys. I'm actually gonna go ahead and mattify the whole entire face now using the one and only Blur Perfection setting powder in translucent. This is a powder that's gonna help just blur out all those imperfections and really set your makeup in. So let's go ahead and try this babe. And I'm actually did it with a brush on this side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a sponge on this side. Okay, you guys, this look is pretty much done. I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little tiny bit of more bronzer and blush. By the way, I'm using the House of Lab Heat Spell bronzer in the shade Candle. I love this color. It's just so beautiful. And I think I picked up way too much blush, and it ended up being a patch now, so I did definitely mess this up. And now for the lips, you guys, we have a whole bunch of lipsticks. I'm not sure if I want to use this one. You guys, I'm trying to figure out what kind of lip combo I want, but I did apply like a whole bunch of them already. I do love the velvety mattes. They're so freaking pretty. I'm going to add a lip liner on the outer just to darken up a little bit more. And I think I'm going to leave it here, honestly. I'm going to put some mascara and we call it a day. I'm not going to apply any highlight because she doesn't have any. Anyway, my love, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really love playing with this look, even though it turned out a little bit hard because of these lines. Girl, when I tell you that liquid liner is key, at least for me, that's how I learned how to do liners. It's just easier to like flow effortlessly and freely to create those lines like precise, the best. But anyways, I do love their products. I really am obsessed with the base, you guys. Like, it just looks so nice. Besides like my blemishes, don't even look at that. It looks so good. It looks so pretty. Even on like here with all these natural lighting, it just looks so pretty. Even for an everyday look, just because it's so lightweight, it feels like you're not wearing anything. Honestly, I really like this brand. Again, I have worked with them before. This is not a sponsored video whatsoever, but I worked with them before and I have tried their products many times, and I do like their products. So anyways, babes, let me know in the comment down below how did I do, and if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this, and I'll see you babes on my next one.